I believe that I was put on this earth to make a difference in the world. So when I leave here, that this world should be a little better place for me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real State of Black America. I'm your host, Terrence Alton Cox III. We view things from a broader sense on this show. We look at things from a different perspective. And sometimes we just rip the Band-Aid off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real State of Black America. I'm your host, Terrence Alton Cox III. Now, I'm excited about this show. Now I am going to break down to the world what is American Standard Motorsports. American Standard Motorsport is a racing series that will race 20 times a year, 2 times a month times 10 months. There are 34 cars on the track. Out of the 34 cars, half of our cars will be named after a celebrity. Ludacris Motorsport, Justin Bieber's Motorsport, Lady Gaga Motorsport, Taylor Swift Racing, something that the young people are connected to with a strong social media. Now, if you could imagine a family-friendly weekend at a track, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. After the Friday race, on Friday, we have professional boxing. Most people in America never been to professional boxing before. So after American Standard Motorsport race, we have professional boxing on Friday. On Saturday after the race, we have the Race for Education concert. That'll be the Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift, some of the top hip-hop artists, some of the top country western artists, some of the top rock artists. Remember, a track holds anywhere from 70,000 to 150,000 seats. Now, on Sunday, we have the Gospel Explosion. After the race, we have the Gospel Explosion. Now, one ticket buys all this. Friday race, boxing. Saturday race, Race for Education concert. Sunday race, Gospel Explosion. So we cover the whole gambit of the American public. This is for one price, one ticket. Now, at one time, these people were getting $500 to $800 of tickets. Our tickets are a fraction. It is set up for you to be able to bring your entire family. Now, so what happens is we are integrating the young people into the track, meaning that you're going to see a lot of young reporters running around, moving this throughout social media, integrating the track. Now, our drivers are going to be, and our drivers are made up of different colors, different background, different race, different ethnicity, different religion. Now, what we're going to do is, during the years of racing that we have created, we're going to move these racing into the bigger platforms, Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, to help them solve their issues in the race, integrating. Now, our race will be different because American Standard Motorsport will be the most secure, safest racing spot in America, period. Now, with that said, in American Standard Motorsport, we have the greatest light show anywhere in the world. Let me say that again. Our racing platform has the greatest light show you've ever seen. Now, we own a very unique technology that is owned by American Standard Motorsport, where we will engage 32 different countries. Now, American Standard Motorsport is open to all. It is open to all. Everybody is welcome in American Standard Motorsport to drive a car, be a mechanic, be on the marketing team. So one would say, what separates this from Formula One, IndyCar, and NASCAR? Well, our audience is integrated from all different colors, all different backgrounds. The people that will own the racing team are going to be from all walks of life, foreigners, American people, companies, corporations, entertainers. So most people don't have $50 million to give anybody, but a budget of 3.5 with us marketing your product, and they're getting paid back for investing the 3.5. Now, if you can imagine, we're going to have so many moving parts to this. For instance, we're going to have global mixed gender basketball where there's a court and they play basketball, professional teams. Global mixed gender basketball owned by Mr. James Scott. Once again, professional boxing. Now what's going to happen is the greatest promoters in the United States around the world are going to bring their boxers to that ring. Most of you all have never been to a professional fight.
They'll be bringing their upcoming fighters.
And they will be bringing their upcoming fighters. Now, with this said, a lot of the people that have a car, Cody B, Nicki Minaj, Motorsports, they're not only going to have a car on the track, we're going to engage them to perform at the Race for Education concert. Now, watch where we're going here. At this time, we're going to engage with NASCAR and tell NASCAR, hey, NASCAR, well, we're up and running now. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we get your 20 Top Guns against American Standard Motorsport 20 guns? You see with that branded title how powerful them bringing that $30 million to get this up and running. And let me say this, once we get that particular sponsor for the $30 million, they're always the sponsor forever. It's not an annual $30 million. It's not annual. It's one time.
And
now,
and imagine the signage, American Standard Motorsports versus NASCAR.
Correct. Now, just think of the possibility here on the signage on social media. American Standard Motorsport versus NASCAR. So that $30 million that you came in to get this up and running, you're going to get 2 for 1.
Those fans will be packed.
You see, the stands will be packed. It will be like a Super Bowl. So we are going to engage NASCAR twice a year to have that race. Now watch where I'm going. We have organized 34 countries. We're going to bring 34 different drivers to America. And it's called the greatest race on earth. What we're going to do is every car, every American Standard Motorsport car will come with the flag of that country on there. Remember, that title sponsor, brand sponsor, your logo go on all 32 cars on 32 different countries, 34 different countries. Now, so what takes place then, that's called the greatest race on earth. Race for Education. Let me say that again. We bring in 34 different countries. We bring their drivers in. We're going to have the greatest race on earth. And it's called Race for Education. So they're going to be racing for 2 weeks. And who is going to win the greatest trophy of all? The Race for Education. Now, so not only do we have the 20 races a year, we have the greatest light show. Our audience is diverse. Our drivers are diverse. You have, at that time, the 2 biggest shows, American Standard Motorsport against NASCAR. Bring your 20 guns against my 20 guns. And then once a year, we have the greatest race on earth, which is Race for Education, to make this world a better place. Now, inside of our racing, we're going to promote certain things. We're going to have the 400 Proud race. We're going to have the My Hip Hop Motorsport race. We're going to have the Juneteenth official merchandise race. Now, what's different about this than any other race series, there's nobody in Formula One or NASCAR that would be able to mass social media like American Standard Motorsports, because their platform, social media, is not that large. When you got some of these artists out here with 100, 120, 140 million people on their social media platform. Now, with that said, remember that branded title sponsors a one-time 30 to get it up and running. You're always there. You're dealing with an integrated crowd. Okay. Your logo goes on all the quarter panel of every car. It goes on every racing uniform, and it goes on all merchandise that we are selling. All the merchandise that we're selling. Now, for the person that buys a car for 3.5, every time we sell a piece of your product, Every 90 days, every quarter, you get a check cut back to you. So keep us in. So the reason why we're doing that, we're going to keep you coming with your 3.5. Keep coming. Well, we put up 3.5. Well, damn, we made 17 million off of it. Well, here's another 3.5. So the American Standard Motorsports, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to think outside the box. I'm going to attach the American Standard Motorsport business plan. If you go to the YouTube channel and click on the link, I want everybody around the world to read exactly everything that we've got going on from the circus to the food trucks. It's a family-friendly environment. Now, let me say this. In this track, there's a lot of respect. We control the music. Ain't no bitches and hoes, all that. We don't do that. Now, our security are concierge. We don't have that like ordinary people when you go to the concert. We believe in safety because this is family friendly. There's not going to be nobody running around drunk, acting a fool like you see at a lot of these tracks because it's a family friendly weekend. We have so many moving parts between the boxing, the concerts, the gospel concert, the basketball, the art exhibit. When today's family spends their money, you have to give them a bang for the buck, and it's American Standard Motorsports is the bang for the buck. You know, a lot of people say, Terrence, this is ambitious. Now, everybody that attends this right here can say this. I made this world a better place. Well, how did you make this world a better place? I supported American Standard Motorsport, and they took part of my ticket money, and they helped educate a kid over here. They helped with the cleanup of 10 cities. They helped put up their financial platform. They helped with the 5 homeless shelters. We need everybody in America to come together with an energy here, with a positive energy in support of this. This American country with these brands and this American Standard Motorsports is going to make a difference in this world. What happens is, if you educate these kids, they stand a better chance of making it in the country. A young man is not going to graduate with a 4 or 6 year degree and go out here and shoot anybody. It doesn't happen that way. We must be accountable, black and white, all people, for these kids. This is a whole nother platform. This right here is going to make a difference in the world. And you people that are going to get involved in this are going to make a difference by you engaging in this celebration, by you engaging in the celebration of my hip-hop culture, by you engaging in the official merchandise of Juneteenth. Is this ambitious? If you want to talk about ambitious, talk to Elon Musk. If you want to talk about ambitious, talk to Mark Zuckerberg. If you want to talk about ambitious, talk to Tyler Perry. If you want to talk about ambitious, talk to anybody, Amazon, that has made a difference in the world. When they say Amazon, you're not going to be able to do it. Tyler Perry, you're not going to be able to do it. Steve Jobs, you can't recreate the phone, but we use them every day. Motorsport world, American Standard Motorsports coming. We're not giving up. We're not giving in. We're not going to get tired. I can't be bought off. So what has to happen is the motorsport, and you're going to have the stamina to keep having me talking about this. Or over here, we got to find a way. Or join us. We either got to find a way or you're going to have to join us. Because this is coming up. Because if not from this platform, I will keep the conversation going. The conversation's not going anywhere. Keep the conversation with the sponsors. Keep the conversation with all the drivers. I'm going to keep the conversation with all the haulers for the trucks and to the fan base. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. I look forward to saying, hey, NASCAR, this is Terrence Cox. How are you? Damn, they came hard. NASCAR, this is what I want you to do. I would love for your 20 against my 20. Let's have a shootout. Yeah, this Cox guy's on the damn phone. He want to have a damn shootout. Okay, well, I'm not going anywhere. Even when we have the greatest race on earth with the 34 countries, I'm going to call you and say, how can I help represent you? Imagine what would happen if NASCAR and American Standard Motorsports joined forces. Imagine that greatest race on earth from 34 countries. American Standard Motorsport driven by ABC sponsor, fueled by NASCAR. Just imagine the camaraderie and the competition in the shootout. Because what you're going to have is you need competition. I can see it now. The old NASCAR fans saying, Mike Hilton, let's go get him. And then on this end, the guys from American Standard Motorsport, they're going to say, Terrence, we need for you to get it now. Then I'll sit up and tell my troops, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the greatest race in the history of America. I need one of you 20 people to get it. And then NASCAR fans are going to be saying, go get them new young guys and you young girls. We've been in the game forever. That's what you want. There's your legacy, NASCAR. It's not you just riding the wave out, patching your ship up. Because, see, you're going to get this call from us. You're going to get this call from us. Now, so, with that said, the collaboration between NASCAR and this American Standard Motorsports would be wonderful. It would be wonderful. And then with that said,
Unify the community.
correct. That would unify motorsports, just not in this country, all over the world. Now with that said, we taking American Standard Motorsport and we taking 25 cars, and I don't want to go too far in it. We've already picked out 8 countries where we're flying our cars over there to have an American Standard Motorsport race for education in 8 different countries. I'm not going anywhere. This conversation is not going anywhere. So, with that said, as long as I have breath in my body and God gives me strength. So, this is just the first leg. Now, those 8 other countries that we picked out, we're already laying down the groundwork for that, because as soon as this is up and running, we're racing. Just like Formula One. Put them on 747s, fly the drivers over there. You see, the vision is bigger than me and you in NASCAR. It is. It's bigger than us. Now, all of this money that's generating is going to make this country a better place. Educating them kids, integrating races. And you know the funny thing about it is, Mike Hilton, now let me talk to you. I'm surprised that you didn't call me and sit down over a cup of tea and say, Cox, what is going on here? Why are you out here? What's going on? See, because if Mike Hilton and Terrence Cox could have talked for 30 minutes, American Standard Motorsport driven by NASCAR would have already been up for 3 or 4 years. Because he's a visionary. You know, I'm excited about the possibilities, where this thing is going. I'm excited about opening up the doors for people of color. I'm just excited about all the different entities that we're going to be bringing into American Standard Motorsport. I'm excited to be able to generate money for the artists, the hip-hop guys. I'm excited about having the biggest platform in the music history are these tracks. I'm excited about all of this. There's an energy, there's a joy that I have. And I'll say this. God did not build a stairway to nowhere when he created me. This is something that I didn't wake up and say, let's do. This is methodically put together. Every aspect, to the sponsor, we run the tightest ship in the business. Let me say that again. To the sponsors, how these teams are unorganized, they got big buildings, they unorganized, don't know where nothing at. We run the tightest ship in the business. How we bring our crowd through American Standard, the experience that they have, how they leave, what time they leave, how lights are cut on to get them out of there, how security gets them to their car, how the handicapped people have their own special parking spot, how we engage every major act that sings at our race for education, oh, before they sing, we decorate a car for them. So Bruno Mars is going to have a car that weekend on the track. Taylor Swift, if she's singing, she got a car on the track. Now watch this. The two main boxers, that weekend they got a car on the track racing against one another. Evander Holyfield against Mike Tyson on the track. For the investors, this is your money. This is your money. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. My name is Terrence Alton Cox III, and on this show we view things differently. We look at things differently. We have a different perspective. I have no fear. I have no fear. The community that's backing me, we have no fear. We're going to give these families in America the family-friendly experience. The family-friendly experience like they've never seen before. And sponsors, we going to give you a bang for your buck. We're going to give you a bang for your buck.
More exposure than you ever had.
More exposure than you ever have. And for that person that is going to be that title brand sponsorship, that one-time payment of $30 million, it will be the best marketing dollar decision that you have ever made. That buys you in forever. In the greatest race on earth with 34 countries, with the race between NASCAR and American Standard Motorsports. You know, now this is what someone told me. Well, Terrence, that's mighty bold of you to think that NASCAR will compete against you, American Standard Motorsport. Well, one thing I do know is they're business people. Now, what's going to happen is, when this is up and running, it's the NASCAR fans going to say, Lisa France, Mike Hilton, Steve Phelps, go get them. They're over there talking about meet me at high noon, like cowboys in the Wild Wild West. They're out there. NASCAR, he's out there. He's calling us out. And I'm going to call you out. Because when this is up and running, in order for me to bridge this, I have to have competition. In order for me to help get people of color in your seats at your race, I got to have you to meet me at high noon, like gunslingers, like my granddaddy used to watch John Wayne. Meet me at high noon. So Mike Hilton, Steve Phelps, Lisa France, when we're up and running, I'm calling you. And I'm calling you with excitement. Well, I've done it. Aren't you glad? Now that we've pulled it off, NASCAR, give us 2 dates, let's go. Now NASCAR, now I would like you to be a part of the greatest race on earth. We got 34 countries involved in this. Well, how can you be a part of it, NASCAR? I'm the kind of person, we're going to move past feelings. We're going to move past the dance, the violin, the sound of the music, of the legal activation. Because it's about making a difference. Now, then NASCAR, what you can say is, you know, Cox, we've had our ups and downs, but I see where you're going. But I'm glad we made that business decision, because now I can say I helped. Look at all them kids' education there. Look at the cleaning up there, and let you brag about what you've done. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Terrence Alton Cox III. This has been an exciting show. I love when my energy level goes up and I just get happy. Because when I think of American Standard Motorsport versus NASCAR, 20 cars going down the track, all that excitement right there, it's that energy right there. When I think of the possibilities of when we bring in the 34 different countries at their tracks, that they're a part of this. You see? Now, with that said, and I'll say this once again, motorsport sponsors, American Standard, we're not going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. This is just going to be the conversation until we get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Terrence Alton Cox III, and remember that we view things from a broader sense on this show. We look at things from a totally different perspective. And sometimes we just rip that Band-Aid off, and always remember, as I leave you, treat people like you wanted to be treated, and make this world a better place.